Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Europa Universalis 4 with the Cradle of Civilization DLC. Now, when I was uploading this onto YouTube last night, I accidentally had Clash of Civilizations in the YouTube thumbnail. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I did that, and I was like, hang on, that doesn't look right. That really doesn't look right. Oh, right, it's Cradle. Anyway, we are going to be continuing here with the Mamluks, which I was really enjoying when we were playing yesterday. And basically just going to progress through with them. I was just having a little sneaky look while I was loading this up just to see like comparative army sizes. And we're actually a lot bigger than the Ottomans. The Ottomans have taken a significant amount of manpower damage, and our standing force is quite significantly larger. So I'm kind of wondering if this would be a good moment to go to war with them. They are currently fighting against Theodoro, and they have got some rebels going on. And we are, of course, in the coalition against them. We would have to fight against Aragon. I wonder if any of our allies would join us. No, none of them would. Adal is in debt. Ajam is in debt. Tunis just says no. Najd is fighting in another war. Dawashir is also fighting in another war, and we don't owe them favours. We can actually get a bunch of reconquest stuff against them. Right, because they took stuff off of Dulkadir, which we could give back to them, seeing as they are a vassal. And that would weaken them a fair amount. I mean, Dulkadir was what, these provinces? Maybe even Sivas? I don't remember if Sivas was. No, Sivas wasn't. A little bit reluctant to go after Aragon, although how strong Aragon looking right now? Hungary, the Ottomans' papal state, though that wouldn't matter because it would not be a co-belligerent. And France hates them. Like, if we hit them too hard, then France will go after Aragon. Which, again, not necessarily a bad thing. And who was the other ally? It was Akonulu, which is slightly more annoying. Although they are very close to not fighting. So what I could actually potentially do is improve relations even further with Akonulu, and then they would say no. In fact, we could ally with them. That would probably be enough. That would be quite a nice counter to the Ottomans, actually. This is going to be another relationship slot, though. And I really cannot afford to do any more because I'm already 10 out of 4. I'm 6 relationship slots over my limit. So I probably shouldn't try and get Akonulu. What I can do, though, is I'm going to improve relations with them. And hopefully we can use that to offset their chance of actually joining this war against us. The other thing which we are saving up for at the moment is trying to get up into the next age. And if we do that, will we be able to get further ahead in military? What are the Ottomans on? They're also on 6. So militarily we're the same strength. Do they have any others? Yeah, they're one ahead of us in Diplo. Not surprising, we are going to be struggling in Diplo. Institution-wise, it is spreading through us. It's not really spreading... Actually, no, it is spreading up there to the Ottomans as well. It's moving, just not particularly quickly. How much will it cost us to embrace? Because the other thing I'm also very aware of is the fact that I am losing money right now. And that's because I just switched all the states to be embracing institutions faster. Yeah, we could definitely still save a fair amount of money by just letting it spread. So I think that's what we're going to do. We do need to find a way of mitigating the amount of money we've lost. One thing which I was about to say was we could take out... we could debase our currency and then use the legalism thing to switch to mysticism by using this one, reducing the corruption. But doing that will actually reduce our tax modifier, which would be a bad thing. So no, I don't want to do that. I do want to stop rooting out corruption. I don't really know why we're doing that. The other thing is we could stop drilling our army. I should start going for Saudi Arabia territory. Most of Saudi Arabia are already vassals. Let me just go to the diplomatic map mode. So everything which is this cyan colour are vassals. Oh, Dawashir, or am I just allied with you? Right, I'm trying to build up trust with Dawashir so that I can get their offer vassalization high enough, because we've had a really easy time of vassalizing people actually as the Mamluks. They seem to have made diplomatic vassalization easier. Stop rooting out vassals. Yeah, I'm not rooting out corruption because I'm losing a bunch of money right now. My corruption is 0.00. It's only going up because my religious unity is rubbish. And that's not really a huge issue. It's really low anyway. I am more concerned about the amount of money that I'm losing at the moment. And that is purely because I changed the edict. State edicts. And that's kind of annoying me. I might have to take a loan or two just to overcome this deficit because the state maintenance is so high. Is there anything else that I could do to raise a pretty penny very quickly? Not really. And the Ottomans just got rid of their rebels. So you're at war with Theodoro, which is there. Why not just ally Aconaro just to declare then break the alliance? Yeah. I mean, they would actually be a pretty good ally, especially as I'm at odds with Karakanulu here, and this would stop Karakanulu from expanding into Akanulu. I just don't know if I want to spend that extra Diplo, because I'm already going to be gaining almost none. And the other question I need to answer is, when can I annex another vassal? So I might be able to do that already. I can. Interesting. Well, that changes a couple of things. So who is my largest vassal right now? That would be Dulkadir, probably. Who are them? No, I don't want to get Dulkadir. Of course I don't, because I'd be stealing their lands back off of the Ottomans. Fazan, potentially, though they're more of a blocking thing. Hejaz would be a fairly decent one to take out. Shamna. Actually, Shamar is probably the one that I want the most at the moment, because that would get me closer to Hormuz, and maybe I'll be able to vassalize Hormuz. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and go for Shamna. Not possible to offer this before 73, so I need to wait another 2 years, and then I can do that. Or I can go after Hejaz. I just need to improve my relations with you. And that would be significantly more expensive. Right, because Hejaz is, I think, actually stronger and wealthier. You know what? Let's start improving relations with you as well. We can stop doing it with Najd, I believe, because we've already grabbed them. No, we haven't. How have we not vassalized Najd yet? Oh, because they're at war. That's why. So I must remember to go after Najd. I need to keep on checking them. He just took Theodora, okay. Reduce the Diplo gained per month. You can micro a bit by enacting the policy only in the state that actually has the constitution. Yeah, I know. I can't change it now because I changed it less than a year ago. That was a mistake on my part. Like, I just went over the top in adding it everywhere. I'm not used to using states. States are something I constantly forget even exist. And I need to get better with using them. Alright, we'll take a loan. Loans aren't the end of the world. I can still wait for that, but that idea is only going to increase the amount of... or the... reduce the price of construction. And that's just going to tempt me to build more stuff, which I also need to try and avoid. We're getting some fairly hefty rebel chances. Hanafi theologians, by giving Jaunpuri scholars and madrasas, we're not only improving the theological discussions of our country, but also improving our ties with the Jaunpur Sultanate. We move even further towards legalism, which at the moment is actually a good thing, because that's going to mean more taxes! We're now sitting at 90%. Awesome. Influence nation on acts they won't join. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can totally do that. I could even tell them to break their alliance with the Ottomans. Oh, they wouldn't. Okay, so if we... oh, and they're at war. Which means that they're much less likely to join in with the Ottomans. Oh, they're already in a war with the Ottomans. Hang on. Oh man, they are so close to saying no to this. How much is that going to cost? 28. Price worth paying. Oh man. I'm actually about to be going to war with the Ottomans and it'll be awesome. Damn it! I think I just need to wait a bit longer if they are in a war already. Aragon are insulting me, though. Bugger off, Aragon. No one likes you. Are any of my allies more likely to join? Because like, if Tunis joined, that would be a big counter to the Aragon strength. Oh, they're miles away from joining. They're not interested at all. The only one who might would be Najd, but Najd are the ones that I want to vassalize. Well, that had much less of an impact than I'd hoped for. The other good thing about getting an alliance with Akanulu, actually, is that it would start building trust between us. Screw it. It's only diplomacy power. I'm gonna so regret this. But they are quite a big nation, and they'd be quite a nice ally. And if this helps them not go to war with me when I fight the Ottomans, then I am all for it. Nobility seized power in Bosnia. Yep, fine. Not my problem. Boom! There we go. That's what I was looking for. So Aragon would join, but Akanulu would not. Why does Aragon hate me so much? They just keep on insulting me. I mean, we are rivals. There is that aspect of our relationship, but yeah, they really don't like me. How are the institutions spreading? Well, actually, this is a good thing, because I'm going to be distracted while I'm fighting, which allows my institution to spread a little bit further. And it is spreading a fair amount now, and it will be spreading pretty quickly because I instituted the states everywhere. So there is that. Awesome. Can you only switch religion if the other is majority? You mean, mysticism? No, mysticism just helps you convert people. It adds missionary strength. Alright then, so we need to go ahead and raise our morale, which is going to put me even more in debt, but oh well. And we're going to start shifting our armies up here towards the Ottomans as well. Huzzah! And we do have a fleet. How strong is the Ottoman fleet? Because they've just got smashed by Venice. So their navy is probably suffering. Not as much as I would like, though. No, I think I'm going to keep my ships in port. That makes much more sense. Can the Mamluks become Coptic? Probably. I mean, I've already taken a bunch of Coptic territories down here. Alright, so you need to split probably in half. And we'll have you guys join you, and you guys join you. In fact, no, you join them, you join them. Group. You need to have a leader, which I'm all too happy to grab. Said Bey, yeah, not bad. Right, and I can have 2 leaders, right? We're going to actually have 3. And let's go and stand ready for a fight. So we have loads more manpower than the Ottomans do. Money is a problem, but I will be looting. This is part of the reason I want to go to war, by the way, is that I can be looting money while I'm fighting here. So we're definitely going to be going on the offensive in that way. And then we can declare war. We're going to do a reconquest war. Like so. Actually, what is it? Untab is that one. Divergery is that one. Is that a fort? Yes. Why is it not showing me their forts? In fact, it's not showing me anyone's forts. That hasn't always been like that, has it? Because I know it definitely shows you enemy forts when you're at war with them, but I thought it showed neutral ones. Apparently not. Well, we want to go for Divergery, definitely as the war goal, because we'll be able to hold it, and the Ottomans won't be able to just ninja take it back. So that's going to be our conquest. We're going to be taking it for our minion. All of our minions will be joining, so we do significantly outnumber them. When you win against Kebab, you should just give your vassal his cause back and release nations just to make the Ottoboros suffer. Yeah, that is pretty much what I'm going to do. And I also really want to humiliate them, because one of the Age of Discovery things is humiliate rival. Like, we've already got the feudal civil society, amazingly, because we have so many vassals. We've already got present in 2 continents, because we're awesome. Control centers of trade is a little bit more difficult, and then the large city is one that we could get. We're actually doing really well in terms of the age stuff. Alright, so we are now at war with the Otterbros. Which of you is the better sieger? Neither of you. Although you take a lot less attrition, so we're going to stick you there and we're going to have you in reserve. Then all of the minions, quite frankly, I kind of want the minions just sieging stuff. So here in the interactions we can say, I want you to siege things down. Just take their land. And all of you are really happy with me, so all of you should get involved. Lovely! We could potentially even march up there and take them out. So I do need to be wary of Aragon coming. Why am I... Oh, Naples has a minion of Aragons? Yeah. Yeah, so I would definitely have lost the naval battle. They might well try and take some of my lands down here, and I should probably have stuck you in Alexandria, where you are less likely to jump out and get sunk, but oh well, never mind. Karanis, the Sultanate was founded by the Mamluk slaves, and the ownership and import of skilled warrior slaves remain the base of the Sultan's power. It is only natural that a slave will be more loyal to his master than any other in his new homeland, and even more so if rewarded by manumission for services rendered. However, currently many of the royal Mamluks in our administration, court and armies are those of Jack Burley, brought and introduced to our Sultanate. These are men with great influence, but no personal loyalties to Jambulat the First, men that our new Mamluks accuse of plotting and trying to limit his influence. So we lose some legitimacy, state maintenance goes up even more, but we gain a bunch of legitimacy, and legitimacy is something I've been struggling with throughout. Like, it just doesn't go up. Despite the fact that I have +2 a year, it's just not going up. Or we can gain 10 legitimacy, state maintenance goes down, yearly legitimacy goes down. Something I can actually afford, though that does last for 10 years. So we're basically losing 15 legitimacy by doing that, overall. Yeah, I'm still going to do that. Alright, so we're taking lands. Do I want to keep on advancing? I don't think I do. I think we want to take this province because it is the war goal. And Trebizond is mountains. Are you in mountains? You are. That's unfortunate. But I'm gonna gamble that my troops are better than the Ottoman ones at this point. The Ottomans do have their +5 discipline, but I have my +10% cavalry combat, and my cavalry are excellent because I have been drilling them. That's why these bars are all the way up. My cavalry have a +9% shock damage and -9% shock damage received. And this is still the era of shock. Like, cavalry still reigns supreme. Do the Mamluks automatically get presence on 2 continents? Yes, I think so, because they're basically straddling... what continent would Arabia be on? That would still technically be Africa, wouldn't it? Or is it Asia? No, it must be Asia. But we're definitely in Africa, obviously. Anyway, show numbers. Show numbers of what, Calico? We're still losing some money, but that's fine. Actually, the other thing you could be doing is looting some more. How are we doing for loot? We've already fully looted that place. I mean, we could go for a Dana. You know what? Half of you go there. We'll need to keep an eye on those Ottoman armies, but I think that's all of them. And our minions are gathering together and doing their thing, so that's really good. Purification of tax laws. Ensuring that the realm's laws operate in accordance with the sacred Sharia requires us to occasionally re-examine our tax collection practices, and to strive to align them as closely as possible with the legal positions held by the great lawmakers of our Shafi school. This means eliminating the customary taxes which have accumulated over the years, and taking only what is permitted by the Sharia. So we move even further towards legalism, we gain unrest reduction, but we lose money, or we move towards mysticism. I think this is one where we want to move towards mysticism. Because we would be losing a bunch of money with this one anyway, and that lasts for 10 years. I cannot afford 10 years of tax modifier reduction for just a bit of unrest reduction. Like, my army is big. I can fight rebels. That's not a problem. So I think the Ottomans are about to peace out Trebizond unless they're in a war against anyone else. No. Okay, so we've taken both of those. You're going to stay here and loot it. No, no. I'm going to wait until they're locked in. Actually, no, we're going to move up. Right, jump in. They didn't get locked in. Why didn't they get locked in? That's annoying. So we get a -2 here because we are fighting in the mountains. Renew Dulcadir. No. We should still win this one, yeah. Our army is quite significantly stronger thanks to our amazing cavalry corps. So I'm pretty happy with that. That was a good victory for us. We're going to leave you there. We're going to move you two back out. Now I do need to be somewhat careful about Aragon trying to land, which they are in fact are. So I might go and shift you guys back south, although I am still a little bit concerned about the size of the potential Ottoman forces here. Although I do have my allies here as well. I'm going to wait until we've taken Devagli, and then I'll go and root those guys out. I think the DLC patch has made the AI different. Oh, the forces. So we are fighting with 43,000 infantry and 20,000 cavalry. They are fighting with 50,000 infantry and 18,000 cavalry, but they will have to ship in the most of that because the Ottoman army is actually fairly small. Well, compared to how it sometimes is. You're attacking me with 18,000 again. Oh no, 11,000. I'm going to do a shift consolidate just so that my armies are tip-top fighting strength. I'm going to wait until they're locked and then we're going to jump in. Why are you running, Fazan? No, bad. Right, here comes the rest of their army. So I made the right decision, not leaving. We're still fighting at a -2, but my general is better than theirs. They have more morale. We have the same discipline. Right, because I have a discipline advisor. Of course I do. And my cavalry are going to be absolutely destroying their forces. And they keep on shipping in some additional troops. Wow, look at those losses. And remember, the Ottomans have no manpower. And this will be absolutely wrecking their manpower. Come on, you can do that. Yes! Ha-ha! Marvellous. And they've just got locked in, so that's going to be a stack wipe there. So we just killed 18,000 for 12,000. I am perfectly happy with that. We've got another 10% movement speed, which actually could come in handy when I'm trying to chase down the Neapolitan and Aragonese armies. So the Ottomans have now got 20,000 to my 35. They have no manpower, as I said, and they're already taking out mercenaries, which means they're not going to have drilled troops, unlike me. And there they are, dead. Okay, so I'm going to move you guys into friendly territory, so we're not taking that attrition. And it also means that you are going to be reinforcing faster. Fazan is getting kicked out, but it's fine. I'm still going to wait until we've taken Devagli, because we can hide behind that fort and Halab fort if we need to against the Ottomans. I'm perfectly happy to do that, and this allows us to increase our war score. We can still only get the admin tech. That is... oh, wow. Yeah, that's right at the top now. So I'm going to have to do something here. I'm going to take the construction cost idea. It's going to move us one closer towards the global trade power and trade range. And that's fine. How am I on -1? Is that just because of the ticking war goal? Yes. What's happened? I'm at war with the Mamluks. That's what's happened. In a triumphant march of the supreme awesomeness against the Ottoman terribleness. So here we go. I have to say the Mamluks have been a lot of fun so far. I'm going to take out another loan. I am losing a lot of money, but that's going to be mostly thanks to the reinforcements which I'm having to undergo right now because the Ottomans have actually deleted some of their mercenaries. Interesting. I wonder if they're having money problems. Is there a way to tell that? Not sure. Is there a way of seeing how much debt someone is in without trying to declare war on them? Because I know that if you, like, do the declare war thing, it shows you debt. There. Adala's 48 in debt. What about the Ottomans? Are you allied with anyone else? I think it shows up under income. So if we go and find the Ottomans, income. No. As a great power, you can try to pay off the debt. I'm not sure you can do that when you're at war with them, though. Oh yeah, 500 in debt. Yeah, they're in debt. That's probably why they're not having many mercenaries. Although actually, when it comes down to it, that's about the same amount that I'm in debt. Alright, these guys have got 20,000 men down there already. Alright, I'm starting to get rebels, that's not good. So the Ottomans are probably going to be much stronger than Naples or Aragon's forces. I'm just going to double check that I am right in that assumption. Trade efficiency and galley attack ability. And you have got trade efficiency and institution spread. So yes, my armies will definitely be stronger. Except depending on whether they've been drilling or not. That's the only thing where we could be, I'm not sure about. But I think we'll be okay. Akanulu is now at full relations. Good. Seda just fell, but so be it. Come on. Hurry up and take that province, damn it. Go on admin score. Every point 2 is a loan. Yeah, okay. So it's admin score. That's the way you can also check. Let me just double check that. Oh, admin score. Score comparison. Ottomans. Admin. Loan. So they have 3 loans out to my 2. That's a good way of doing it. Okay, so we're going to get the ticking war score now. We are going to send our armies down here to deal with them. We're going to be leaving you guys kind of unattended for the moment. Am I? Why have you got no general? Did one of my generals die? Well, that's annoying. I have another one, though he's nowhere near as good. We're going to stay here. We're going to keep an eye on those guys, just in case those Ottomans decide to come back again. And you can go and deal with them, that's fine. My cavalry have lost most of their drill already. That did not last very long. Bloody hell. Oh, those might have been the new cavalry, actually. I did build a bunch of new guys. So these are the old ones. These are actually my elite cavalry, okay. Wait until you're locked. Ah, pause. Ibn Tagri-Birdi. Ibn Tagri-Birdi was a famous Egyptian historian who belonged to the Mamluk elite of Cairo. He studied under the leading historians and scholars like Al-Ilni and Al-Makrizi. He is most famous for his multi-volume chronicle of Egypt and the Mamluk Sultanate, which was written in a analytic style with precise dates for most events. He had privileged access to the Sultanate and their records to create it. How shall we do? So we can support him fully, which will cost money, or gain legitimacy and prestige. Prestige is good, because that's morale. Or we can refuse him. No, we can support him. I can find the money. That's not a problem. And you're moving up to here, which is a fort, which means I get the defense bonus. Oh, alright then, if you insist. And you guys need to move in there. Shift consolidate. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go! No, shit! Ah! And it was a stack wipe. Crap. Oh, we're still kicking their ass, but still annoying. Man, we are really kicking their ass. Mamluk armies are strong. Haha. Alright, let's move down here. I'm a little bit concerned that they might try and reinforce, so I'm not going to actually engage. They're currently stuck on Alexandria, so that's fine. And if that means that we're not going to get that fort, which is really annoying because we were on the verge of getting that fort, I'm going to go and kick their armies out before they can reinforce much further. And then we can go and kick the living daylights out of the Ottomans once again. I can't believe we lost that battle. That is so annoying. Oh, man. And I think that might have been because... Have my pause options changed? Because I am sure I paused the game and it was not paused. What am I looking for here? It is game options. Controls. No. Game. Pause on events. Yeah, I don't want pause on events. I can do that myself. That's what fucked me. Ah! That's annoying.